Someone just lied to your face, and you missed it. But after this video, you won't. I'm going to show you how to catch a liar in 10 seconds using 5 body language signs that humans can't fake, no matter how good they are. No equipment, no training, just your eyes, and 10 seconds. Let's expose liars. The 10-second test. Watch their eyes for the cluster. 3 things happening at once. What to look for? The liar's eye cluster. Rapid blinking, 6+ blinks in 10 seconds versus normal 3 to 4. Eye blocking, covering eyes, rubbing, looking away. Pupils constrict, get smaller when lying, dilate when telling truth. Why it happens. Dr. Paul Ekman's research on microexpressions shows when you lie, your stress response activates. Your sympathetic nervous system goes into overdrive. Eyes equals first place it shows. The science. Rapid blinking equals cognitive load, brain working overtime to fabricate. Eye blocking equals subconscious desire to hide from the lie. Pupil constriction equals fear response. Real example. Truth. Where were you last night? I was home. Steady gaze, normal blinking. Lie. Where were you last night? I was home. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, 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 looks down, rubs eye. The 10-second verdict. If you see all 3 in the eye cluster within 10 seconds of asking the question, they're lying. Important. 1 sign alone equals not enough. You need the cluster. Pro tip. Ask the question, then shut up for 10 seconds. Watch. Don't fill the silence. Liars need silence more than truth tellers do. The 10-second test. Count how many times their hand touches their face after you ask the question. What to look for. The liar's hand movements. Covering mouth, subconscious, stop the lie from coming out. Touching nose, increased blood flow from stress, it itches. Scratching neck, self-soothing gesture. Pulling ear, blocking what they're hearing themselves say. Why it happens. When you lie, your body tries to self-soothe. Your hands betray you. Behavioral analyst Joe Navarro, former FBI, calls these pacifying behaviors. Your limbic system is trying to calm you down because lying triggers a threat response. The pattern. Truth teller. Hands stay still or use natural gestures. Liar. Hands go to face 3+ times in first 10 seconds. Real example. Did you take the money? Truth. Hands stay on table. Open body language. Lie. Hand goes to mouth, scratches nose, rubs neck, all in 8 seconds. The critical timing. This happens immediately after the question, within those crucial first 10 seconds. After that, they've composed themselves. The baseline trick. Watch them during casual conversation first. How often do they normally touch their face? That's baseline. Then ask the loaded question. If face touching doubles, they're lying. Cultural note. This transcends culture. Dr. Ekman found these tells in over 50 countries. Humans are wired the same. The 10-second test. Listen for 3 vocal changes in their response. What to listen for? The liar's voice tells. Pitch rises, voice gets higher under stress. Speed changes, either too fast, nervous, or too slow, calculated. Throat clearing. Stress dries throat. They need to clear it. Why it happens. Lying is stressful. Stress affects your vocal cords. Your voice literally changes. Research from MIT shows vocal stress analysis can detect lies with 70%+ accuracy. Your ears can do the same if you know what to listen for. The pattern. Truth. Consistent tone, natural pace, no throat issues. Lie. I was at the store all night. Said either too fast or with unnatural pauses. The verbal red flags. Beyond tone, listen for what they say. Liars use too much detail, over-explaining, distancing language, that woman instead of using a name, lack of contractions, I did not versus I didn't, too formal. Repeating the question, did I take it? No, I did not take it. Truth tellers, appropriate detail, personal language, my friend Sarah, natural contractions, direct answers. The 10-second audio check. Ask question, listen to first sentence of their answer. If pitch plus speed plus throat clearing all happen in that first sentence, red flag. Pro move. Record yourself asking a neutral question, then ask the loaded one. Play both back. The difference in their voice will be obvious. The 10-second test. Notice if their body goes unnaturally still. What to look for. The liar's freeze response. When you ask the accusatory question, entire body stiffens. Gestures stop mid-motion. Breathing becomes shallow. They look like a statue for 2 to 3 seconds. Then, overcompensation. Suddenly too animated, too relaxed. Why it happens? This is the freeze part of fight, flight, freeze. Your primitive brain says, don't move. Predator can't see you if you don't move. When lying, you're the prey. You could get caught. Your body freezes. The science. Neuroscientist Dr. David Matsumoto explains, the limbic system, emotional brain, reacts before the frontal cortex, thinking brain, can override it. That 2 to 3 second freeze, that's your limbic system in pure survival mode. Real example. Did you cheat on the test? Truth. Continues natural movement, gestures while answering. Lie. Freezes completely, 2 seconds, then overcorrects. Me? No way! The freeze plus overcorrection combo equals almost always a lie. The baseline comparison. Watch them during normal conversation. Are they animated? Gestural? Then ask the question. If they suddenly stop all movement, freeze detected. Advanced tell. Watch their feet. People forget to control their feet when lying. Liar's feet. Point toward exit, shuffle, cross and uncross repeatedly. The 10-second freeze frame. If they go from animated to frozen statue in the first 3 seconds after your question, then overcorrect with fake relaxation, they're lying. The 10-second test. Watch for the real emotion before the fake one. What to look for? The micro-expression, 1/25th of a second. Before they can fake the appropriate emotion, their real feeling flashes across their face for a fraction of a second. The 7 universal micro-expressions. Fear, eyes wide, eyebrows up. Anger, narrowed eyes, pressed lips. Disgust, nose wrinkle, upper lip curl. Contempt, one-sided lip curl, V, liar's tell. Sadness, inner eyebrows up. Surprise, eyebrows up, jaw drops. Happiness, crow's feet, genuine smile. The liar's specific pattern. You ask, did you steal from me? Micro-expression. Contempt, they think you're stupid for asking. Macro-expression, surprise/sadness. How could you accuse me? That flash of contempt before the fake hurt? Caught. Why it happens. Dr. Ekman discovered, micro-expressions are involuntary. You cannot control them. Your real emotion leaks for 1/25th of a second before your conscious brain can manufacture the appropriate fake emotion. How to catch it? This requires practice, but here's the cheat. Slow-mo trick. Record the conversation on your phone. Play it back at 0.25x speed. The micro-expression becomes obvious. Real example. Friend denying they gossiped about you. Frame 1. Contempt. Frame 2. Concern. That smirk leaked. They did it. The research. TSA agents trained in micro-expressions catch 80% more deceptive passengers than untrained agents. You can learn this. The 10-second micro window. First 3 seconds after the question equals highest likelihood of micro-expression leak. Their guard is down. The truth shows before they can hide it. Practice drill. Watch political debates on mute. Just watch faces. You'll see micro-expressions everywhere. How to use all 5 in 10 seconds. Ask the loaded question, then seconds 1 to 3. Watch for micro-expression plus body freeze. Seconds 4 to 7. Count eye cluster blinking, blocking, pupils plus hand to face. Seconds 8 to 10. Listen to voice pitch, speed, throat clearing in their first sentence. The liar's signature. If you catch 3+ of these 5 signs in those 10 seconds, they're lying. 1 sign alone could be nerves, stress, or coincidence. 3 signs together, that's deception. Important ethics. Use this for protection, not manipulation. Protect yourself from liars. Don't interrogate innocent people. Context matters. Nervousness is not equal lying. The baseline rule. Always establish baseline behavior first. Watch them during casual talk. Then compare when you ask the hard question. The question strategy. Start neutral. How was your day? Baseline. Then strike. Where were you last night? Detection. The contrast reveals the lie. Where to use this? Dating. Are you seeing other people? Do you really want a relationship? Work. Did you finish the project? Were you really sick yesterday? Friendships. Did you talk about me behind my back? Are you okay? Family. Teenagers lying about where they were. Relatives lying about their well-being. Sales/negotiation. Is this your best price? Are there other bidders? The power. Once you see these tells, you can't unsee them. Liars become transparent. You'll spot them everywhere. The responsibility. Don't become paranoid. Not everyone is lying. Use this as a tool, not a weapon. The 5 signs someone is lying. 10-second detection. 1. Eye cluster. Rapid blinking plus blocking plus constricted pupils. 2. Hand to face. 3+ touches in the first 10 seconds. 3. Voice shift. Pitch rises plus speed changes plus throat clearing. 4. Body freeze. Statue mode, then overcorrection. 5. Micro-expression. Real emotion leaks before fake. 1. The formula. Ask question, watch for 3+ signs in 10 seconds, you have your answer. The caveat. Context matters. Establish baseline. Don't accuse without evidence. The truth. Body language doesn't lie. Words do. In 10 seconds, you now know how to tell the difference. Drop a comment. Have you caught someone lying using these signs? Which tell gave them away? Subscribe for psychology that gives you superpowers. And remember, the truth has one story. Lies have many. Watch the body. It only knows one truth.